I want to welcome our president-designate, Dr. Cindy Anderson, back there. Big basketball fan, so I know that she's going to continue to support this program and all of the programs. I think it's also great that I have the opportunity to welcome back to Northeast Ohio a native son of Northeast Ohio. And I think we should all take note that we're recruiting from Florida and people coming back to Youngstown and Northeast Ohio. So, Bob, it's nice to have you here. Bob Boldon is our new women's basketball coach. He's going to hit the ground running, and Ron Strollo promises me that we're going to have a great year next year. Bob comes with great experience, having just been involved in taking a team to the women's NIT. Has also been involved in national championship games and has an extensive bio that you'll all have a copy of. Bob, it's a pleasure for me to welcome you, to give you a handshake that conveys with it great luck, and present you with your first Penguin basketball. Congratulations. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Sweet. Dr. Anderson, thank you for coming by. I appreciate all of you taking time out of your day to come and sharing this moment with me. It's obviously something that I'm very excited about. It's an opportunity. It very much is a dream opportunity for me. It's unique anytime that you're able to get a Division I coaching job. It's especially unique when you're able to do it so close to where you grew up. Louisville by no means has its own college or university, so this is about as close to a hometown school as I could get, and it's something that I'm very proud to be a part of, and it's a very unique opportunity for me. I'd have to start off by thanking a lot of people, and since I have the microphone, I guess I have the opportunity to do so. The coaches that I worked for that put me in this situation, my family and the support that I got growing up, and then even most recently my newfound family that my wife and I have created. My wife Diana, who's not able to be here, she's down in Florida with the kids, and then we have three sons, and they've been incredibly supportive through this journey, and it has been a journey. It's been an exciting journey that's led us to this destination, and there's been a lot of sacrifices made by a lot of people, players who played for me, coaches who taught me, and as well as my family, and it's something that I am eternally grateful for, and it's something that led us to where we are today. So I'm very proud of this opportunity. It's something that I think comes with a great responsibility to return this program to the winning tradition that the people of Youngstown are accustomed to, and it's something that I'm dedicated to doing, and I look forward to getting that process started. With that said, I want to I guess this shouldn't have been the last thing, but as I look up and I see Elaine and Ron back there, I do have to mention that the process through getting this, they were unbelievable. I think, coming back home was really a big deal, but the vision that they share for this athletic department, in the whole athletic department, for the women's basketball program, really got my attention, but more importantly was the entire athletic department and the direction that they see this place going is something that I think that I'll be proud just to simply be a part of, and I hope to contribute to its success. So with that being said, I will open it up for any questions that anyone might have.
Coach, other than the fact that it was close to home, what was the attraction of coming to a place that didn't win a game last year and hasn't had a winning season in a decade?
Well, it's facilities. It's where, close to home is something that's important, but it's close to home because it's close to family, but it's also close to a lot of basketball talent. We're not talking about an area that's devoid of talent. as a city, as a region, or as a state. There's a lot of good players here. There's a lot of good people here. I mean, I've had lunch with people that I met for the first time earlier today, and it seemed like I'd known them for years. I mean, there's just a lot of good people in this area of the country. It's where I grew up. It's something I'm very comfortable with. And again, the vision that the administration has for the future of this program is really second to none. So it's something that was an easy sell for me, and something that I definitely jumped on board with.
Bob, how do you turn the program around? Obviously, the struggles, it's well documented, but what's that first step in trying to turn the program around?
Well, I mean, we have to change our culture a little bit, and we have to develop. We have to get better. I mean, plain and simply stated, we have to get better. And how we're going to do that is going to be something that players and I will work with, and how specifically each individual player will get better will improve the quality of our team. But in general, we have to get better, and we need to work on that immediately.
Coach, what is your strength as a coach that's going to help you be able to turn this program around?
Probably teaching, and I say that because I've had to spend a lot of time learning from the coaches that I've worked with. Jody Kest, Carl Semesco, Jerry Sheedy. Jerry and Carl were both National Coaches of the Year. Jody's been the Conference Coach of the Year, I think, 5 or 6 times. So I was fortunate enough to work with a lot of bright people and been able to put together some sort of plan of my own that accompanies a lot of their thoughts. I am by no means a pioneer, but just simply smart enough to be able to listen to what other people did to be successful, and then try to carry that plan out with this group of young ladies.
What do you know about the tradition of Youngstown State women's basketball in your research when you're preparing to come to this job?
Well, I mean, Coach D did a great job in the 90s, and I mean, everybody knows that. That's kind of like the I don't know. I mean, that is Youngstown State women's basketball. It was the high point of Youngstown State women's basketball. And I think the idea is that that's your goal. Is you got to try to duplicate and maybe even somehow succeed and move it beyond that. So, I mean, that's what we're after, is to try to at least get ourselves where we can start talking about this group of young ladies in the same breath as they talked about, that 5 or 6 year stretch of YSU women's basketball.
To what degree did you have an opportunity to analyze the talent you're inheriting and get a grip on, other than just improving anyway, what needs to be done to start piling up wins?
About 0. Maybe 1. That's something that we'll start this evening, and I know they're all excited about that. And we have a short time period before finals to try to get some work done here in the spring. I will be evaluating some game tapes and just trying to figure out what it is that we can do, what is going to be our niche, what can we do to be successful, and what can we improve over the summer and before practice starts. And then obviously once practice starts, there'll be a whole nother level of commitment to improvement.
What's your experience when it comes to recruiting?
It's pretty vast. The first day I was a college coach. I've been a head coach before, so obviously there was a lot of recruiting responsibilities with that job. I've been fortunate to have moved around a lot. It put a lot of stress on my family at times, put a lot of stress on me at times. But it gave me an opportunity to meet a lot of different people in a lot of different areas that I may not have met otherwise. And I've learned to recruit under different circumstances. So, I think it's a situation where it's been beneficial, and I think this is a situation where Youngstown State will reap the benefits of all that moving and things of that sort.